Sometimes in applications it might be difficult to determine which are the weights and which are the data values. So what you want to look for is the phrase that is telling you what you're finding a mean of. For instance, for a grade point average, we're looking for the average of the grade points. So what we would do is we would let x equal that thing that we're finding an average for. So in this case, that would be the grade points. So in this case right here, let's suppose that we have a first semester report card and we have Biology 101, History 101, Math 101, English 101, and PE 101. Now, Biology would carry 4 credit hours because of the lab component. History 3 hours, Math 3 hours credit, English 3 hours credit, PE 1 hour credit. And let's suppose that we got an A in History, a B in Math, a B in English, a C in Biology, and a C in PE. Now you get 2 grade points for a C, 4 grade points for an A, 3 grade points for a B, 3 grade points for a B, and again 2 grade points for a C. So if we let X be the grade points, then that leaves the credit hours to be the weights. So here we have our weight column, and here we have our data values column, or our X column. So this formula then would be 4 times 2 plus 3 times 4 plus 3 times 3 plus 3 times 3 plus 1 times 2. And we would divide that by the sum of the weights. So 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1. And what this is going to give us is 40 divided by 14. And if we round this then to 3 decimal places, the GPA that we would see on our report card would be 2.857. So now let's look at what happens if we change one of these grades. Let's change the PE grade to an A and leave everything else the same. So the Biology grade stays a C and the PE grade becomes an A. So we still have 2, 4, 3, 3, and now 4. So how does this calculation look now? It would be 4 times 2 plus 3 times 4 plus 3 times 3 plus 3 times 3 plus 1 times 4. The weights times the data values divided by the sum of the weights. So 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1. This time, the sum in the numerator is going to be 42, and the denominator remains at 14. It doesn't change because the number of hours remains the same. Now this gives us a grade point average of 3, or 3.000, if we go to 3 decimal places again. So getting a better grade in the PE class helped us a little bit. We went from a GPA of 2.857 to a GPA of 3.000. So that is an increase of 0.143. Now let's change that Biology grade to an A and leave the PE grade the way it was in the first example. So that means that the PE grade would be a C and the Biology grade would be an A. Now we have 4 grade points here, 4 grade points here, 3, 3, and 2 grade points here. So this calculation now is going to be 4 times 4 plus 3 times 4 plus 3 times 3 plus 3 times 3 plus 1 times 2. Divided by, and we still have 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1. This time, the numerator is going to turn out to be 48, and the denominator remains at 14. Now, if we round this to 3 decimal places, our GPA that appears on our report card would be 3.429. And the reason for this, of course, is because of the number of credit hours. Pulling the grade in the biology course up from a C to an A and getting 4 rather than 2 grade points gave us a multiplier then of 4 by 4 instead of 4 by 2, contributing quite a bit more to this numerator than when we changed the PE grade to an A and only multiplied it by 1. So the increase then in the GPA went from a 2.857 to a 3.429 when we increased the biology grade to an A.